watching us again. This is Kasade Media, Kasade Radio on the internet. And we are here with our brother, a very intellectual man. He calls himself the Villageboi. Brother Bolutife Oluwadele, is an accomplished, writer, an accountant by profession, an IT guy. He's got the whole, everything. He's done it, and we benefit from his knowledge today from the studio. Before we getting closer and closer to, let's talk about the aliens compliance order, Ghana, Nigeria. Today we're not going to talk about jollof rice because jollof rice is
why not?
People are building. I'll tell you something. There's this little, guy in Ghana, a teenager, who is building a vehicle from scratch.
Okay.
We call him the alien, Ghana's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Oh, yes. That's interesting.
He's built a vehicle, open up, Tesla.
Okay.
From scratch.
Wow.
And he's on the internet. You can Google him up. Okay. And I'm so impressed. These are the things that I think society, these are people that need help. Mm-hmm. When government gives scholarship to our kids and friends and girlfriends and brothers to go, give this kind of person a scholarship to study abroad or study somewhere, broaden his horizon. Because the mindset that this guy has, if he's pushed a little bit, look at how the trickling effect.
Sure.
The trickling effect. We should, concentrate on these things. I'm appealing to all leaders, please. It is never too late. It is never too late. Let's change our mindset. Because Africa is great, and we need to do things bigger than what we're doing right now. Give us that was just, by the way, give us your thoughts on. I will brought about the issue of how we as leaders, trajectory, things that we need to do differently. And I want some analysis or contribution on, because to me, I look at Africa, like the United States, if Africa can put our pettiness, leaders can put our pettiness aside and work assiduously towards a common goal, we have the resources, we have more value, more money than the United States. An example is what Magufuli did.
Yeah, in Tanzania.
Look at Paulo Kagame. Look at what they're doing. Let 5, 10, even 20 African heads of state think the same way. Everything will change.
I agree with you. I was in a show that we analyzed Magufuli some weeks in March actually. Mm-hmm. So if you look at what he did and what which is like following the footsteps of Julius Nyerere. So that is what we are talking about: ability to look inward, ability to build institutions, that ability to do things well, ability to lead by example. For instance, when they wanted to go to UN, they got to say, "What? What are you going there to do? And what do I go to do? They go there to do shopping. They buy all this. They don't do anything. They are no value. They are like leashes on government resources."
He cut the list down to 4 people.
Mm-hmm. That means if you don't have no business, don't go.
Yeah.
So that is, we have to rescue Africa. We have to rescue the black man. The black man is just suffering all over the world, everywhere. We are not getting value. And like they will say in law, we are contributing into this, contributing negligence on our part. Mm-hmm. So we need leaders that think for the people, that see themselves as servants of the people. We need leaders that lead by examples, good examples. Mm-hmm. So we need to focus on what is important, what is of common good to us, not just our selfish individual. So our greed is just like it gets us less than we should get. If things work well, we get more. Everybody get more. Everybody is happier. Mm-hmm. So that is how we should. And nobody will come and develop Africa for us. They will come to plunder us.
Yes.
They have been plundering us. Look at what the France is doing to Francophone Africa. They are literally feeding on them. Look at the last World Cup. They say it was won by France, but it was actually won by Africans.
Yes.
But how long are we going to continue like this? We are operating as if we don't have our identity. We are operating as people have lost identity. So we have to change for the sake of the future.
We don't believe in ourselves.
We have to start doing that.
We have this mentality that the white man has to be involved somehow for a project to succeed.
That was the part of our initial education. That was part of our colonial education. And I don't want to keep on blaming the colonialists for now. It's over 60 years. For Ghana, it's about 64 years now of independence. So that is enough time for us to change our way of doing things. It is enough number of years for us to develop our educational system. Even if we are not going to reinvent the wheel, let us develop something that addresses our situation. We have to start looking for homegrown solutions to our problems. And truly speaking, if the number of issues we need to address is more than enough to engage our teeming youth. Because if we want to focus on some of those problems, you will discover that we won't have enough time for pertinence.
It's true.
Because we are going to build a system, we are going to build structures, we are going to make sure that we live a decent and normal life, decent life for everybody. That's what I'm appealing to, young, old. There are some young people now who are looking at those who are corrupt as their mentors, and they want to, they are imagining when they will be in position to do like those ones. Please don't think that way. Think differently. We have to build our lands. Nobody will build it for us.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this program. This has been Ghana Yawamai with your host Bobby J. Today we had here in our studio our brother, an intellectual man, very, very passionate about Africa and where we go from here. His name is Bolutife Oluwadele, the Village Boy. And his book is Thoughts of the Village Boy. Please get your copy on Amazon. Now, Brother Bolu, before you leave, how can people get in touch with you or access this things? Give us your final,
Yeah, like you show at the beginning, I'm on YouTube. Search for me, The Village Boy on YouTube. Like Thoughts of a Village Boy is on Amazon. It's on. I also have my own website, The Village Boy, but the last two letters is I. The Village Boy, BOI. Yeah. So the village join together www.thevillageboy.com. So all the channels where you can get my book, they are out there, and you can get me through that. And
yeah, so I encourage you to get your copy. I have mine. This is mine. I can't give it to you, sorry. But I have mine. It's a good read. Read, sophisticate your mind, because I believe, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So read these things. Read ferociously. Have this, quenching appetite. The more you read, the more you write, people look at it, wow, at least I'm getting one or two things from here. Then you also, by extension, make it better for other people. Until next time, this has been your host, Bobby J, on Kasade Media with another episode with a very renowned author. He's also written some Christian books or pamphlets.
Yeah,
I saw one of those.
Oh, I didn't have a copy.
Yeah.
I call it.
I mean, we will do another, interview. We'll do another interview because the guy has an eclectic background and very well versed, adept in all fields, and so we can use or tap into his immense wisdom as we move forward in our quest for greater things in life. So, ladies and gentlemen, so any final word before we leave any word of advice for people who have the capacity to write, but they are hesitant. They don't know what to do. What advice would you give them?
I'm thinking, I'm developing a process which I call it the Villageboi Academy.
Okay.
Where I tend to start grooming people on how to write and how to become author. Currently, I'm just doing giving business tips on YouTube under my channel, the Villageboi channel on YouTube, under the ages. So we are still at the developmental stage. We intend to create a kind of a learning community around that, whereby we can share ideas.
Yes,
and
very good.
we can also advise people on how to write, how to publish their work.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the show for today. Until next week, this is your pastor say adios for now, and please be good to one another. Until next time, bye-bye.